Hi guys, Tom Lincoln. Hey, today is a very special day. It's our leadership hangout. We do one every day at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. And different leaders pop by throughout the half hour. We only do these for 30 minutes because we know your time is valuable. We are an online marketing business. We get to run our business anywhere in the world that we are. Every 30 days, or 90 days, excuse me, we go to a different location somewhere in the United States, or because we're getting so big, probably pretty soon somewhere in the world. I started a year ago. It'll be a year on March 13th. And I'll just tell you a little bit about my experience with it. Um, the whole idea that you're joining us is that something that we are discovering through the leverage power of the internet might help you do your business. Maybe you're a person that has a business of your own. Maybe you're a business consultant. Maybe you're a salesperson. Maybe you're a gun for hire. Maybe you've sold exhibit booths in the past, and you'd like to find a better way to use your time rather than being on the phone talking to 125 people that you know that you're interrupting every single time that you call them. Maybe you're sick and tired of talking to the receptionist when you call them. Maybe you're sick and tired of getting the gatekeepers. Maybe you're really good at getting to the executive assistant of the CEO or the COO or the CFO of major corporations, but her job is on the line if she puts you through to them, and they're the decision makers that they're the ones that help you get business. So if you're in that situation and you'd like to try to find a better way, well, let me put it this way. Wouldn't it be cool if your customers would come to you instead of you having to go to them? I mean, think about that. Wouldn't it be cool if you could make money to pay your bills, to have nice things in your life, to have a nice house, to have the kind of things that you want to do, whatever hobbies that you have. Maybe you like automobiles or race cars. Maybe you'd like to drive a race car one day. Maybe you'd like the water and you like to sail, or you like to scuba dive, or maybe you like to ride horses, or you've got a spouse or a loved one that rides horses and they're really good and you want to see them excel in that arena. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're just a person that is sick and tired of seeing your paycheck at the end of the week or the end of the month or every 2 weeks, whatever the case may be, and looking at the number and going, what? That's not enough. How am I going to survive on this amount of money? I need to find a way to make more money. That's it, period. And I want to tell you that you found it. The people that are in this business are real, genuine. They have found a way to make money on the internet. And Preston Scar is one of them. I met him in Miami. He is an ex-rodeo guy. I think he did cutting with horses. And he knows how to drive a tractor. He's been on the tractor many, many hours in his life. And he has decided to free himself. And I'll let you tell him all about it. So Preston, tell us what you did today to grow your business, and I appreciate you being out, man.
Hi, Tom. Can you hear me good today?
Yeah, you sound awesome.
Right on. Well, guys, today I kind of started implementing a new tool that I've had right in front of me, and it was available. It's available to all of us. It's called Google Hangouts. We did. My wife and I did a little hangout yesterday, and then we've been broadcasting that out to some of our warm market that's been kind of looking at what we've been doing, and we've also put it out to our list. And we just did a kind of a sneak peek behind the scenes of what our back office looks like, and kind of how we run our business. And just by giving everybody information, and not holding anything back. I mean, there's nothing to hide, and so we just figured, well, it's kind of hard to see what you get when you sign up with one of us in our system. And so we scrolled around in the back office and recorded it on a Hangout, and then was able to to give that to our list. We put it on Facebook, and Google Plus is a cool tool, and it's free. The only thing you got to do is just learn how to use it. So I've been toying around a little bit more with the Google Plus and enjoying it. There's quite a bit of capability there, and it's right at our fingertips. And the nice thing is you can integrate it right in with what you're doing on your promotions. So that's been kind of exciting for us. And as of yet, we usually on every day go out and put out some ads on some advertising sites. We've been toying around with some of the free marketing sites just to spread it out and not have all your eggs in one basket is kind of the main thing that I've found is if you focus only on doing one thing, you get good at that, but you're only hitting where that one thing covers. And so you need to get good at a certain thing and then branch out into a new realm and do a separate, and keep doing the thing you're good at, so it involves, posting to your social media sites, doing your emails, and then just focusing on, your videos. You work on YouTube, and it's actually quite fun. Probably the funnest part is developing the system and figuring out what works or what feels good or what you enjoy doing the most, because the main thing is just have fun and let people see what your personality is. And so that's, it's just been a lot of fun learning more of these tools and just seeing the stuff that works and what doesn't. And you just kind of adjust and tweak and go as you go along there. It truly is a game. At first when I heard that, it didn't really make sense to me when people say they're just playing the game, but it really is a game. And if you make it a game, then it's fun, and it just kind of works along. And as long as you're maintaining who you really are, that's what keeps the integrity involved in it. And I don't know if that makes sense or not, guys, but that's just kind of how I see it. We just want to portray ourselves as the individuals we are. And the cool thing is we got an awesome company with a great vehicle, and then we've got all these different options available to us with social media and YouTube and Google, and it's just the playground that we're playing in is the size of the world. It's not just our backyard, and that's the cool part. So I'll turn it over to you for a few minutes, Tom. What do you think?
Thanks, Preston. I appreciate that. What he said, guys, is so very important. Everybody wants to make money in business. Nobody would get into business. It's crazy if you'd want to, put yourself through what it takes to be in business if you didn't want to make money. But the kind of people that just want to make money are not really the kind of people that I want to work with. I mean, yes, we're going to make a lot of money, and we're not looking at small amounts of money. We're looking at gigantic amounts of money. But I'm looking for the people that are real. I'm looking for the people that want to help people be the best version of themselves. And that's why I appreciate having Preston being on this hangout when he can, because he's a leader, guys. He's making good money on this business. He and his wife, Darcy, it's Darcy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Just, you got to see what these guys are doing, guys. In fact, Preston, I don't know if I've ever said anything, but please invite Darcy out anytime that she has time for. I know that you guys do homeschooling. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. But anytime she wants to come on these, with you, absolutely, because you guys rock as a team. I mean, do you know how it's like, guys, to have the person that you love next to you, side by side, working on the same thing together? Fantastic, man. Just fantastic. And I'd like to ask you, Preston, a little bit more about how you really got involved in this business. What was it that was going on in your life at the time that made you decide to click the button that was on the page on the computer and look at the video that was kind of weird, and who are these people and why are they like the way they are, and why are they so wild and crazy, and what was it about the whole thing from the time you first got knowledge that it existed what was it that got you going? Could you tell me more about that?
You bet, Tom, and I'll try to keep this somewhat compressed because my story can get pretty broad out, and it
You
could
know
take
what?
us a couple of days. But
we got 20 minutes, and I'm going to call this the Preston Scar Show right now. So
oh
go
well,
for it,
appreciate
man.
that, Tom. Okay, well, guys, to start off with, my background is in agriculture. I grew up. My family has a large cattle feeding feedlot. They finish cattle for the slaughter markets. So I grew up there with the animals and machinery and tractors, and I'd went to college. And then I moved back here about 10 years ago and was part of the family business and was kind of working up through the chains there and kind of raising my family the way I was raised. And, I don't know how you want to say it. Cold hard truth of it is, I guess most of us nowadays are too impatient to just sit at home and not do anything and just work all the time. We want to be able to live life too. And so trying to, build a house, start a family, have a job, and still have time to live life. I mean, that's quite a bit of stuff going on. So we always wanted to make sure we had time to play. And of course, we needed to work so we could have money to pay our bills and stuff. And so rather than not play and just keep the money we had and kind of live frugally, it could be a way to say it. We always, stretched ourselves. We pushed to be able to go do stuff to where we could make memories. And we were, working 60 hours a week. My wife would work 50 hours a week here at home for a hospital that she worked for when we were in Twin Falls. And they're just, I mean, it's just this typical American story. There's never enough money for able to do what you want to do. You always wanted more, and just having that desire to want to find a way to make more money, and that's just kind of the entrepreneurial spirit. Is you just don't like having a cap as far as this is all you get on a month to month basis. You just want to try, you know, legitimately go out there and make more money so that you can do with it as you please in your lifestyle. So I was kind of looking for something, to do and still be able to do my farm job where I worked on the family outfit. And so I thought, we had some friends that were in our company, so we had some trust there that, we knew them and knew what they were doing and the success they were having. And so that was intriguing, but we just never really made time to do it. We knew about this for probably 6 months before we ever even did anything. And one night I remember, you get done paying bills at the end of the month, and you only have X amount left over, and it's not as much as you wanted to have left over. So you just kind of in that mode of, gosh, I need to figure something out. So one night I sat down and watched these videos, the sales videos. And I'll tell you right now, as corny as this may sound, but the thing that actually sparked my interest was I was watching that sales video, and Dave Wood in that video drops the F-bomb. And I just kind of sat back. I was like, oh, this guy's a real cat, I mean, he's not blowing any smoke up anybody's backside. I mean, he's just talking how it is. There wasn't no fluff behind it. It was just, and so I kind of thought, they're just as real as I am. I don't walk around saying the F word all the time, but you can just picture he's just kind of a real average guy, So that kind of just, I resonated with that. It's just the fact that it brought it all together, that it was real, And so anyways, that's what kind of got me intrigued as I was watching that video. And I stayed up till 3 o'clock that morning, guys, watching. I went back to the website and found frequently asked questions, and anywhere there was a link on the website, and you can find that on any one of our blogs. You can, if you're looking at what Tom's putting up there, you guys, I mean, his blog has links all over in it. Just click around on there, and that's what I did. I just looked around, clicked around on the blogs. Any link I could find, I was clicking around and looked at the earnings disclosures, and we need to put that out there, guys. We're talking about some incomes here that we're not guaranteeing anything, and the link for that is www.empowernetwork.com. You might have to help me out here so I don't butcher it. youre.income.php. Is that right, Tom?
Absolutely.
And anyways, guys, that's updated daily. And it's actually up to speed and up to date every day. They post the average earnings of every affiliate in our company, which that right there is just full disclosure. We use a system and it's working for us because we're following directions. We're doing step by step by step and putting in the effort. And we can't guarantee everybody will do that, but if you do all the stuff in the system works. I mean, it's working for all of us. So there's plenty of people for you to watch after, to learn from and learn how to do it. It's just the point rolls right back on you. It's personal accountability. Okay, so back to our, my story of how I really got into it is we was just kind of in that spot of life where I liked my job. I loved what I do, but I wanted to be able to not have my wife work as much. She worked at home, and we have 3 kids, and she was in her office 50 hours a week. So yeah, we weren't paying for daycare or babysitters, but our kids were just rambling around the house as she was trying to, go through her work to get done. And that bothered me because I knew it bothered her because she wanted to be able to be more engaged with the kids, and I wanted her to be able to do that. But so me making an extra income would help suffice that. And so that was the driving force, is just to make it so my wife didn't have to work so hard. And she likes what she does, so she has since went part-time and still does part-time where she's worked. Our daughter does virtual school at home, and our 2 boys ramble around here. Right now they're napping, so you guys won't get to hear them screaming and playing around. And then I've retired from my job on the farm, the family farm, and I'm home all the time now working with our business, Empower Network. And, guys, the possibilities are out there, and we're not the only ones doing it. Tom's not the only one doing it. There's 250,000 people in the Empower Network. It's just an amazing company, and it's growing by leaps and bounds, and just some awesome technology. So, anything's possible. You just got to set your mind to it, and that's kind of where I got. Is I just came to a point where I've got to do this. Nothing changes if nothing changes, and that kind of sticks with me. If you do the same thing today as you did yesterday, the same thing's going to happen. If you change something, you got a chance to have a different result. You can relate that to any aspect in life. If you don't change what you're doing, you're going to end up doing the same thing you did the day before. And you've got to change to grow. So it's just an awesome opportunity to be able to learn this new technology. And like I say, I was just a farmer. I always joke around, I'm just a farmer and cowboy. I show cutting horses. That's a favorite pastime of mine. And having the opportunity to have time to do that is going to be well worth it from all the work we put in doing this. And we built this for the last year. After work, I'd get home, I'd leave the house at 6 in the morning. I'd get home at between 5 and 6 at night, unless we were harvesting, and then it was later. Put the kids to bed and all that, and then I'd stay up from 10 to 12 or 10 to 2, sometimes till 3 in the morning doing stuff. But it was intriguing to me to where it kept me, it keeps you going because it's interesting, it's intriguing. And that's kind of the driving force behind what drives me, I guess, is number one, I don't want my kids to want for anything. Number two, I don't want my wife to have to work her fingers to the bones and not be able to do the things she likes to do and be a good mom. And number three is just the ability to go out there and learn and produce and do stuff on your own is awesome. So that's a little bit of my story of how I got involved in the company. And like I say, for just a farmer, I was used to my realm is working the ground, planting seeds, letting it grow, and you reap your rewards of your harvest. And we live up in eastern Idaho where we get winter for 3.5 months, and your farming season is like a 6-month window. So this way I get to farm year round. You're farming on the internet. We're out planting seeds, and the ones that grow are the people that are like us, that have that desire to build something on their own, or have that desire to provide a different kind of lifestyle for their family. Um, like a person that likes Tom may not really resonate with what I'm talking about, and they might kind of follow what Tom's doing, and vice versa. And that's the cool thing is there's, I don't know how many people on this world, but there's a whole bunch of them, and I can pretty much guarantee you the lion's share of them have been in each one of our shoes. And so they're in the same boat going, I'd like to have an opportunity to build something, excuse me, to build something and to make something for my life, and make a memory for my family and leave a legacy behind. So it's just cool to look at you look at the world. I found a picture, and it had all of the continents laid out. And you look at that, and it's just like, man, that's a pretty big playground to play in, guys. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, Tom.
Thanks, Preston. I appreciate you sharing with us exactly, what we were thinking what you were thinking when you ran into this business. Because, guys, I know you're here watching this, and I appreciate you being here because you could be doing whatever else you want to be doing. But there's a reason you're here. There's a reason that you're thinking about being an internet marketer. There's a reason that you're stuck in whatever kind of business that you're in, network marketing or brick and mortar marketing, or just a brick and mortar business for that matter. Maybe you're in a franchise that's just not working. Maybe you're just sick and tired of working with employees because you know what that's like, and that's tough. If you've ever had to fire someone before, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. It's a terrible feeling. Everybody thinks about it, in popular media that, oh, that boss is firing that person, and, we should all cheer for that person. Well, there's a reason that person was being fired, and if you're the person that has to fire that person because the economy crashed, there's nothing you can do. And so you feel terrible, they feel terrible, and, it's a horrible, horrible situation. If you've ever had a business before that you're really good at what you do, and you're really good at finding people that are really good at what they do, whatever expertise they have, or whatever expertise you have, but there's just not enough hours in the day, and you need to duplicate yourself. You need to clone yourself. You need to be able to be on the internet, use the leverage power of the internet 24/7 to get your message, your expertise out. It doesn't have to look like my message or Preston's message, guys. You can make it as fancy and nice as you want, or you can make it as down home and just everyday person as you want to, because there are no rules in this business, guys. I don't know if you ever remember the stories about the Wild West, growing up as a kid, the Lone Ranger, and all that kind of stuff. The internet is like the Wild West, guys. There are bad guys out there, and they will take your money and not even blink twice. And there are good guys out there, and they want to help people. They really want to do everything they can to help them achieve the best version of themselves possible, whatever that means to them. And the thing is, guys, everybody starts out at a different place in this business. Some people are rock star internet marketers. They've got big lists. They know what to do. They just need a new system so they can make a ton of money. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Because the one thing we know about this system, and Preston, let me know if you agree with this or not. This system, this company, these people, this community, they're real people. They've got real products that have a value that's way over whatever you spend. Would you agree with that?
100%. 100%.
Yeah. I've been involved in internet marketing on my own as a test outside of my agency since 2005. And I recognize talent. I understand what the marketers are doing, but it doesn't mean that I've ever done it. I've always been the guy writing the checks and doing the business development or doing it myself. And just on the phone, you know, 3 month campaigns at a time, calling 120 people at a time. Hey, we've got this exhibit show coming up. Are you interested in expanding your business? Uh, just are you interested in being a sponsor? Are you, just in meetings, getting mentors, learning how to sit down with top executives and find out what's really going on in their business. Get over the superficial stuff where, what are you trying to sell me? That kind of thing, and getting down to the real person that is pounding their fist on the table and saying, this has to change or my business is dead. That's when you get to where the rubber meets the road, where it's a real person talking to a real person. And you always try to leave people better off than when you started, guys. If you're going to get in this business and you're going to try to scheme and scam people, please don't join my business. Don't join Preston's business, because we're real people and we want to help people. We're real people that have products to sell, and our products, they rock. They absolutely rock. If you're having trouble selling, get these products and learn how people sell. It's the sales psychology training inside these products is stellar. If you're a person that's a marketer and you want new ideas or you want to stay current with what's going on, the masterminds inside this community, guys, will blow your mind. There are people that are doing things that will meet, compete, or dwarf what's going on Madison Avenue and the big agencies in Chicago, in London, all over the world, Singapore. The marketers inside this company, guys, are the real deal. And you can stay fresh, hot, real, on top of things by getting involved in this business. Maybe you're just done being executive. You don't want to travel around the world. You don't want to be on planes going to business meeting after business meeting after business meeting, talking to people that are telling you a lie because they don't want to lose their job. Are you sick and tired of not being able to trust your infrastructure, the people that are in your company? Are you sick and tired of not having enough time with your wife? You get home after a long business trip and she's got her activities, and so the two of you never see each other for maybe 1 or 2 hours. Are you sick and tired of all the crazy things going on Wall Street, all the banking that's just, all the legislation that's coming down on top of you, and you're an executive in a bank and you're just trying to make a living for your family too, and Washington's making it almost impossible because of all the things that went on in 2008? You don't have to struggle anymore, guys. You don't have to struggle if you're the mom that's sitting at home, that's a single mom that's got a kid, and you don't know how you're going to give your kid a good education. What I'm getting at, guys, is that this business is for everyone. Anyone that wants more in their life. What do you want? Start there. Write down what you want. Write down 10 things that you want. Are you able to get what you want in your life with the things that you have, with the resources and time that you have, or the money that you have? Because people come into this business with 2 reasons in mind, guys. One, they have plenty of money and they just want to have more time freedom, make the same amount of money they were making before in that corporate job, but they want to spend it with their friends and family. And they want to make that money at the same level so they don't lose their house, they don't lose their lifestyle, and they can actually expand it and travel the world and have a good time. 2, they don't have enough money. There are people watching this that are scared to death that they don't have enough money. There are people watching this that owe the IRS tons of money, and they need a way out. They need something that's going to work. They can't be scammed anymore. They're sick and tired of getting the software that comes when they buy a package, and then they try to put it together, and it's just a bunch of gobbledygook, and they have no idea how to do it. The second that you get involved, you know what, Preston, it's 30 minutes, but would you do me a favor? Would you show people our system a little bit? Show them what they get when they get involved in the very beginning.
Sure, you bet, guys. I'm gonna click on screen share here, and I'll just take you into my back office. So all right, are you guys seeing anything right now?
Yeah, you're in your back office.
Perfect. Okay, guys, this is my blog. I just started writing up a blog before we got on here. But when you come into our system for $25 a month, this is what you get. This lets you do a text post, an audio post, an image post, or a video post. You put I'm doing a video here, and then I come down here and can type whatever I want to type, publish, and there's your blog. This is a person off of our team that just signed up yesterday that is put her first blog up on. There's one I did yesterday. So I get to see those blogs in my back. I can't do anything to her blog because it's hers, but I can see it. I can go back in and edit my blogs. The Fast Start training is the $25 entry-level product, which is our blogging platform. It's going to make me log in here real quick. I'll do that real fast.
Well, he's doing that. You know, the one thing you have to just keep in mind, guys, is this is new skills. These are new skills you're learning. So there are going to be things that you're going to do that aren't going to work right away. Just keep going. Don't worry about it. You will figure it out. There's plenty of support system. There's plenty of people in the community. And if you don't know how to do something, you can Google it or YouTube it, and there will be a screen that pops up that shows you exactly how to do it. And you can also get with your sponsor and their groups, and you know, because Preston's so easy to reach, you can just call them up. You know, there's lots of ways to skin this cat, so to speak.
Okay, so guys, here's your Fast Start training, which this comes with your initial purchase. So the minute you buy, this is what you're going to have. You have access to that. You go in and set up a username and password like I just logged in to mine, and your page is going to have this for $25 a month. There's 9 lessons right here to get yourself set up. You go through each one of these videos, and they've got a checklist, or you pause the video and go do what they tell you to do. You go through all those, and then your blog is set up and ready to go. This is on this where my mouse is an additional set of products that we offer. That's a personal development program. That's a private retreat that they did at Dave Wood's house in Costa Rica that goes through. There's quite a few modules in there that goes through and shows different aspects of using social media and promoting and internet marketing. The 15K formula has got about 40 some modules in there. They actually did one version of it, and then after about 6 months, some of that information had changed because of the way the internet changes, and so they revamped the entire system and gave it to everybody. So when you buy that, you get version 1 and version 2. That has tremendous amount of wealth in there on your email systems, your social media, your solo ads, just all sorts of different marketing techniques that kind of like the gurus are using that are working today. So that's a training program that if you implement those, you're going to be well on your way to financial goals that you have. The master's course is our top log product that just goes through more of building your business and treating it more like a business. That product pays a $3,000 commission when you sell it. You have to own it to earn the commissions, but when you sell it, you get paid $3,000. The Viral Blogging Academy is right now it's $297, and they're going to up it to $500 here coming soon. But this is I think there's 5 modules. There's 4 or 5 modules. I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched it. Let's look at it. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, there's 10 modules. Okay, so there's 10 separate modules in there that show you how to use your viral blog that you're going to get for $25. That's a one-time purchase. When you buy that Viral Blogging Academy, you get to turn around and sell it to your new people and get a $200 commission off of that. So Uh, that's a pretty slick deal. The internet traffic formula is brand new. They're just going to, I think they're unveiling it on Monday. The guy that is teaching this is made over $3 million inside this company. He is the king of figuring out how to get traffic to your website. And so I own this one, and I'm very excited to be able to jump into that one when it comes out. That's going to be awesome.
Man, Vic rocks.
Media hosting covers, I don't know if any of you guys have ever had stuff get put up on a video hosting site and then it gets taken down, or you're putting it on somebody else's site for free. They can use and do with that what they want because it's on their site. This is stuff that's your videos that are locked away so that you don't have to worry about anybody else using them. And that's part of Empower's project. If you buy that Viral Blogging Academy, this comes with 3 months worth of this, which is a $75 value. So that's a good deal for that $297. You're getting 3 months worth of media hosting. Affiliate training just shows you how to set up your affiliate account. I think there's 9 steps in there. That you would get that if you decide to be an affiliate like Tom and I are.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll show you how to set everything up. This is the last Monday's Empower call that you can go back and re-listen to that. So that's what you get when you sign in and become a member at the $25 level. I'm going to jump over here and I'm going to go to my blog page just to show you guys what it looks like, out on internet land, not in the back office view. So let's see here. You can custom map your domains, guys. So see, mine is Your Online Biz Partners, and it takes you to this page. And this is my blog page. I've got it separated in categories. You can set all these the way you want them. It lists your recent posts. You can change these banners on the side. There's clickable links in there. It's just really cool and this has every blog I've ever posted listed down through there. So, and like all the colors and all the pictures back here, you can make that totally customizable. If you're just going to promote your business you have and you want to just use the product, you don't have to have Empower Network on yours. You can take that off and make it totally 100% your brand. This is just a really cool platform that's easy to use. If I want to change something, I can hover right here, edit, upload image. I can change these images. Edit this image. I can change that. This is the background. I can go in and make other changes and customize my blog. So the system is just super, super easy to use, and you get quite a bit. And then it's just neat. I think I ended screen share. Am I right, Tom?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so that's kind of a little backyard peek at what you get when you sign up at just the basic level. And then you can keep purchasing the other products and grow your expertise even more.
Actually, you're still in screen share. You're showing me there. There we go.
There, perfect. Now we're
Awesome.
back. So you can, as you upgrade and buy the other products like Tom and I have, you don't have to purchase them all at once. You can if you want, but if you're, it's totally tailorable to anybody's situation. If you start, if you want to start and work your way up, or if you want to buy a few of them that you can afford and dig in, it's totally up to the individual. It's, you don't have to buy everything in order to be successful. Right off the bat, you want to keep growing and learning, and the more training is in those other products. So you get a very good start with a very good wealth of knowledge, and then you just keep digging in more and just growing and building your business out. So that's how my take on it.
That's awesome, Preston. Thank you very much for showing us all that. See, guys, it's really it's not easy, but it's simple.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It's simple. It's 1, 2, 3. Follow each video, do what it says. Follow each video, do what it says. Write yourself a blog. Share it with people so they get to see it. How do you share it? Well, you look inside the products because they teach you how to share it and then get paid. The thing that's great about this business, guys, is that you'll see competitors out there in different companies, different multi-level marketing companies or different affiliate offers, and they're doing all sorts of crazy stuff and spamming people and being fake about how they want to become your friend and all this kind of stuff. And we just have people come to us. We just do what the products say, and people come to us, right, Preston?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a viral system, guys. Like I typed my name into Google, and I have never wrote a blog about myself with my name as a keyword. Um, I've never done that, but I type my name in there, and my Empower stuff shows up on Google, and it shows up above some of the stuff that I've had on the internet for a long time. YouTube will outrank it because it's the number 1 and 2 site in the world, Google and YouTube on Alexa. Empower's in the top 200, but it's just crazy how and granted this is on one that I did not do any search engine optimization with. I've never wrote a post about myself with my name as a keyword, and it shows up. And that just shows you the viral power of having this platform, to where if you actually put the keywords in there and put the effort in to make your blog show up, it will show up on the top page, number 1 in Google. So that's pretty powerful to be able to get your business out there, because there's, like I said, the world is huge, and that's our playground. And so you can take your stuff online and worldwide. And Tom's made a few posts I've seen, talking about how Empower is expanding into other languages, and that's really going to blow the socks off of things. I had some leads come in from Mexico today, and I didn't know. I've never really put anything in Mexico. I don't speak Spanish, so there's some people down in Mexico that have seen my stuff out on the internet and are opting into our system. And guys, the system works. There's people out there everywhere looking for something, and our job is to find those people. So, you just kind of. I'm going to close with, it's a part of a personal growth, personal development, thinking outside the box, and still maintaining your individuality. We're all unique individual people. There's some people that have the same interests as us, and some people that don't. And the ones that kind of think like you and like things you like, they kind of are attracted to you because they can relate to you. And so you just put your own name on it and just be yourself and have fun with it. And the darn thing works. It's crazy, but it works.
And that's so true, Preston. It's crazy, but it does work. When you see money just pop up in your back office and you don't know why it got there, and it's just a great feeling. And you too can have that feeling as well. We're not promising anything. There's no guarantee in any business. You're going to have to learn some skill sets. You're going to have to make mistakes. In fact, the more mistakes you make, the faster you'll learn, the better you'll get. Take it one step at a time. Don't make it harder than it really is. Blog daily, tell others, get paid. And everything inside Empower Network will help you learn how to do that, discover the power of it, and then eventually you'll get to the place where everybody just starts coming to you. They just start coming to you from all over the place, and whatever you've got on your blog at the time when they do find you, that's what you sell. So if you've got a lotion, potion, or cream and you want to sell that, put it on your blog and sell it that way. Learn how to get people that are searching for lotion, potions, and creams to find you. It's not rocket science. It's not something that's some mystical, magical, secret. It's a business that you work at, guys. And the more you work, the more you get paid. The more you have a great mindset, the more people want to follow you, the more you get paid. So if you want to get paid more than what you're currently doing, if you think that you've never been paid what you really are worth, check it out. See what we've got. I'm 52 years old today, and I have never, I mean never, and I've been in so many different businesses, it would make your head spin. I have never seen anything so honest and straightforward, and just do what they tell you to do, and you will start to see success. Preston, I appreciate you being out here, man. Thank you very much. Awesome, awesome hangout today. You gave tons and tons of value. If you're on Preston's list, or if you're on Preston's team, just get with him and listen to what he said. I saw him in Anaheim, California. I then saw him in Miami, Florida. This man is serious about changing your life for the better. My name's Tom Lincoln. We'll talk to you later. Good night, guys.
Thanks, guys.